Hey guys, what's going on? So I've got a lot of questions on this buffer tank for this 4-gallon minute machine. So I'm going to go over what I have. First off, I got a 55-gallon drum. I have a 3/8 unloader bypass hose. It starts there at my unloader, comes around. This hole had a pop out in it. I popped it out. That fits perfect. So that's perfect. No extra connections. I really like the uniseals because you just put them in and stick them in. You don't have all the different connections. But I did use bulkheads on this one because I didn't have any uniseals around me. So I got 1/3/8 line. You buy like a 10-foot section of it at Lowe's. 3/4 bulkhead, 3/4 to 3/4 elbow. And guys, when you are buying this stuff, take everything you're going to get and use and check the threads. Most of these are fine thread. Some of them I would check and I thought they were right, and then they would end up being not. So I'd have to go back. This I use as a whip line with a cam lock on the end. 3/4 cam lock, 3/4 threads, 3/4 barb. So while that's there is I take all that off, hook it up to that, and start filling. This cap you can get on Lowe's and put in 4-inch gripper. That right there, I don't exactly know what it's for. Maybe people put them in a drain or a pipe. But so in order to get a Hudson float valve in it, I had to cut this. Okay, so you have the 3/4 bulkhead. I end up having to get a 1-inch Hudson float valve. So the only difference is, just say it was 3/4 float valve, okay? You're gonna have a 3/4 to 3/4 all thread that goes up into the bottom of this bulkhead, okay? It's gonna go into the bottom, and then your Hudson float valves are gonna go on it. The only difference is I have a 3/4 to 1/2 inch, or 3/4 to 1 inch, and I had to make it bigger. So that's it. You go 3/4 bulkhead and then put 3/4 all thread. You get your 3/4 Hudson float valve and just tighten it up. Okay, and then this right here just has a little wing nut on it, and it tightens up. It's actually, I blew it out a few times. I'm going to do a couple other videos on this because it's actually been amazing to have. All right, now down here it's another 3/4 bulkhead. Have a barbed 3/4 fitting, 3/4 into the bulkhead, 3/4 out. Now this is just the way that I have it. So then I have like a little jumper hose that's 3/4. And to be able to get my splitter hooked up, I took like a garden hose, which is actually made, I think, for like a 5/8, but you can tighten them down and they'll work. So it's like a repair kit for a hose, but I put it into the splitter and the 3/4 hose, which is this right here. Put a clamp on it. I have my splitter, so if I wanted water here, it's gonna come out. Okay, and then over here I have the right there, I have the other end. Let's see, so that is a male barb, that is a male barb 3/4 garden hose, and then that 3/4 hose runs over here to the pressure washer, and it is also a 3/4 barbed garden hose. It may even be 5/8, but you can get them 3/4, and I'd say that's probably what I got. But that's it. I'll do a rundown and like either put it in the description or maybe post a picture of it. But that's it. Pretty simple. Works great. See ya.